What's good, YouTube? So this is a 2-month update on my hair. You know what I'm saying? I just got my shit. I just keep my shit rubber banded. I dyed it. A lot of y'all don't agree with the dye, but I really don't give a fuck. So, but yeah, guys, I dyed the shit, and I'm just letting my shit rot out. You know, just let it do what it fucking do. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been through this journey before. I know exactly what I'm doing now. And I'm more patient now. At first, when I first did it, this was my only priority. This was the only thing I was thinking about during the day. I was worrying about if my shit was growing, was it looking right? But now, once you get used to the shit, you're not even gonna think about it. You're not gonna think about it. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do this shit. It's easy. It's easy. So take a piece of hair like this. Take any piece of hair, you know what I'm saying? Take that bitch. Take a rubber band, a small rubber band. My hair's kind of loose because I just washed it, but take a small rubber band, regular rubber band, like these. Get them from anywhere, Dollar Tree, Walmart. It's all for $3 or more, maybe. Take that bitch, pop it on, you good. And look, sometimes I use this too, Miracle Growth. I haven't used this in a long time because I didn't know that we had some, but I guess my cousin still uses it. And I'm about to borrow some because that's my cousin. And I love her to death and she loves me to death. So I'm about to use some of that. But yeah, this will get your hair to keep growing, and it's also going to keep your hair to smell good. That's what you need. You don't need your hair to be stinking. I wash my shit every day. Shout out Thriller with the motherfucking beanstalks. I got that shit from him, and it actually works. My first set of globs or wicks, whatever the fuck you call them, whatever the fuck y'all call them. My first set, I was always thinking that if I washed it, it was not gonna lock. But it's the total opposite. If you wash it, it will lock. All that moisture in that water is gonna help your hair lock, and it's also gonna help it grow. So this is also good too. Just take some of this and just take some of that shit and just make sure you get it at the roots too. And just rub that shit in. Just rub that shit in, man. Just rub that shit in, though. You can put some on your hand. Rub your hands. And just rub it on your head. Right now, my hair is kind of wet, so I'm going to probably go outside and let it air dry. But, yeah. This is how you get wicks. Freeform. Now well, it's not really freeform because it's rubber banded. But a lot of people call them freeforms because they do sound good. But yeah, man, just keep your rubber bands on. So look, I want to talk about the ugly stage. So when you getting wicks, it's gonna be an ugly stage, and the ugly stage is gonna be for a while. If you're the type of person that you give a fuck about what people think about you, you give a fuck about what people say about you, this isn't for you. Hold on, let me cut the shower off. If you're the type of person that gives a fuck about like what people gotta say, you think they looking at you crazy, this isn't for you, because you're gonna go through a stage where your shit takes long to get right. And realize it's called the ugly stage for a reason. So if you're trying to tweak with your hair to make it look good during the ugly stage, you're not doing right. See, like with me, what I used to do back when I had my first set of hair, my hair would look like this, right? And I wouldn't like it. So sometimes it'll grow and it'll change its form and it'll look differently. And if I don't like the way it would look, I would disconnect. Like if I had one big one right here, I would disconnect them and make it 2. If I had 4, I would put 2 together and make it just 2. You know what I'm saying? That's what I used to do. And since I kept doing that, my hair would never lock, because I would keep changing the form of my hair. Sometimes I didn't like the way it looked. And you can ask anybody that I dealt with, whatever it was China Boy, Y'all China, whether it was Thriller, whether it was Bama, any other OG, bro, they know that I will always try to switch up my shit because I didn't like it, you know? But if you're going through the ugly stage, just let your shit ride out. I promise it might not look good right now, but if you look at all the people with the raw shit, they shit started off somewhere, and they shit did not always look perfect in the beginning. Your shit will not look perfect in the beginning. You just have to accept the uniqueness. That's why I like this better than going in a chair. And I've been thinking about people that sit in a chair, like get their shit done, whether it's about a wig lady or anybody that do hair, 8 wigs, retro twist, whatever. Salute to you guys for having your own business. Yes, I salute each one of you guys, bro. You are black-owned business. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you want to have wicks, regular wicks, natural shit, and you don't want to pay that much money to get it done, bro, all you need is some rubber fucking bands, bro. And just let your shit go out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, out here in Florida, this shit is normal. So, anywhere else, people might look at you crazy, but that's you being unique. Be fucking unique. What we got to realize here in Florida is that this shit is not just a Florida thing no more. Like, this shit's growing. Like, niggas is, everybody's trying to do this shit now, so. Like I was saying, but yeah, bro, you don't have to always pay a big amount of money to have your hair right. The thing about, I'm going to say you the pros and cons. The pros and cons about sitting in a chair, getting your shit done. I'm going to tell you the pros and cons about crochet, and I'm going to tell you the pros and cons about rubber band method. So the pros and cons of going to sit, whether you're sitting in a wig lady's chair or you just getting your shit done. The pros are you're going to get exactly what you want, and it's going to be locked right away. The cons, you're going to have to pay a lot of money to get it done. You have to wait on the waiting list, whether you're going to a wig lady or somebody else that's popping. And another thing is your hair is not going to grow as fast as it would if it was naturally growing. And another con is you're going to have to keep getting your shit redone. If you just go natural, you're going to have a natural look. It's going to be regular. It's like ass shots. When a girl get an ass shot, she got to go back years from now to get it refixed. Same thing with your hair. If you get it done, that's not naturally, you get somebody to do it their damn self, you got to keep paying. Same thing with the crochet needle. You get a crochet needle, the pros of the crochet needle is it's going to lock right away. That's the pros. The cons is your hair is not going to grow like it usually would naturally. And it's just going to be sticking up. And if you don't like the crochet needle, it's just going to be stuck there because you crocheted the hair already. But when you do it naturally, you get to watch your shit. You get to see how your shit turn out. And you get to enjoy it because you know it's natural. This is what God gave you. This is the uniqueness about you. Same thing with the rubber band method. The pros about the rubber band method is, just like I said, you get to be unique. You get to be you. You get to do whatever the fuck you want. You get to form it however you want to form it. Make them how big you want to make them. And you get to watch the journey. You get to, it's like your wigs are a part of you. And it shows different steps in your life because you get to grow with them. Okay, the cons about the rubber band method, yes, it might take long. It might take longer to lock up, yes, because it's natural. It might look ugly in the beginning stage, yes, that's natural. But you got to realize, do you want to grow with your shit, or do you just want to go straight into the game? Think about it. Do you have the time to wait? A lot of these niggas out here though, they don't got time to wait, bro. A lot of these niggas, a lot of these just out here, bro. Everybody they see all these celebrities getting their shit did in a shop. Some people don't have the patience to actually take the time and go through the ugly stage. That's the problem. That's why I don't really like calling them wicks, because when you say wicks, people will see these and be like, them ain't no wicks. Like, out of town niggas, they will see them shits and be like, them ain't no wicks. What the fuck are those? They think that the only wicks are the crochet or you sitting in the chair. That's what they think. And I can vouch for the wick community, the beginning wick community, the real niggas, the rubber band methods. Niggas get frustrated, bro. Niggas get frustrated. I really don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you real that you don't have to spend so much money to get your hair right. All you need is some fucking rubber bands and it take time to just let the shit ride out. Your shit will be way more better if you just let it ride out, bro. Instead of just getting this shit done overnight. Oh yeah, I want mine to look like his. Let me get that thing overnight. That's the same thing, bro. When you growing your hair out, don't try to be like somebody else. Don't try to look like somebody else, bro. Be you. That's why I went wrong. I wanted my shit like somebody else. I want my shit like you. I kept seeing videos of other niggas shit and be like, damn, that shit raw. I want mine like this. ooh, damn, his shit wrong, my shit like this. Because your shit will not turn out like somebody else's. Your shit is going to turn out the way you want it. Unless you go sit in a fucking chair and get your shit done like that, you going to have to keep getting it redone. I want you guys to see the difference between freeform dreads and sitting in a chair dreads, bro. Wigs. But I'm not here to tell you what the fuck to do. I'm just telling you the pros and cons between 3 different types of wigs you can have. Whether you want to get crochet, whether you want to sit in a chair, which is pretty much crochet too. But it's different, bro. It's different. Then you got the thread. That's what, like, instead of me saying crochet, I mean thread. Excuse me. When I was saying crochet, just reframe that with thread, because people, like, when people put thread in their hair, the pros and cons about thread is, pros, yes, it's gonna lock your hair, yes, it's gonna look good sometimes, but the cons is the thread is gonna get lost in your hair and it's stuck there, and that shit is nasty. That shit is nasty. And no, I don't want to be no type of nigga, because I feel like if I have thread in my hair, then my shit ain't authentic, my shit ain't real. It's like everything is just holded by thread. It's not holded naturally by my hair. So I would never fuck around with thread, ever. I would never fuck around with the crochet needle, ever. I thought about it, fuck yeah, but I would never do this shit. But, yeah, guys, bro, that's the difference between nigga shit. Let me show, this is actually not my first set. A lot of you guys seen my hair before. I had a high top fade and my shit was raw. But I'm finna rock out with this one, though. All right, family. I love each one of you guys, man. Peace, love, and namaste.